All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sport. After this final game of the regular season, for some, a chance at postseason glory. For others, maybe like you, Grant, working on their golf game.
Exactly, and I know you're always working on your swing too, B.A. But personally, I can't wait for the postseason. Nothing like the excitement of playoff basketball.
Here are the 5 for the Lakers. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Hayes is out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Doncic in at the point.
Oh, I love the ferocity on the drive. Williams doesn't lack confidence tearing towards the rim.
On the wing, Reeves. Dort with a steal. And a fast break now for the Thunder. And that one is stuffed right through.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And James gets it to go.
LeBron's greatest gift to me is how he sets up so many teammates with catch-and-shoot opportunities. It's nice to see them return the favor.
And that one drops for him.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
James.
How
Powerful jam!
Woo! Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Shot is good by Reeves.
Reeves almost making it look really easy. Gets the ball and takes the shot.
From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
Kicks it to Doncic. Hayes with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is Shea's game. Attack, get to the rim, and finish.
James deciding where to go with it. To the paint. And finished off by Hayes.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Dort, the pass to Hartenstein. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Grant, how about the rise of Obi?
Oh, my goodness! Anything in the bag on that one.
Yeah!
Bring it home. Send it in. Throw it down.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Now here's Hachimura. He's scoreless. Back to Reeves. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with it. Hachimura covering. From 7, deflected.
Important that Hachimura continues to make an impact on the defensive end. Terrific block right there.
From deep, here's Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Thunder leading by 4. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. He was just marveling at LeBron's ability to take advantage of any mistake you make, even a minor one. He said, if you're...
And again for 3.
And would you believe he's nearing 4th place for most three-pointers of all time?
Believe it. Not only does he have the talent, but he never stops working on a shot. They grab their own miss. Hartenstein, no good. Lakers trail by 3. Doncic deciding where to go with it. Connects again from distance.
Yeah, he's one of the greatest from distance. And NBA history.
And with that 3, he's now 5th on the all-time career list. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw tonight. So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Finney-Smith checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Connect checked in for Reeves. And Vincent is subbed in for Doncic. And stolen by Caruso. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Wallace's shot is good. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break.
Throw it down!
He didn't. Oh,
Wow!
man.
You want some?
Woo!
You got some!
He was looking in the basket on that one.
The ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Vanderbilt. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And it's James with the jam.
Add this game to LeBron's extensive career highlights. I mean, he's had plenty of big nights like this, but it never gets old.
Williams. And Williams punches it home.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Vincent can't hit.
Yeah, the half-and-half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Williams punches it home.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Pass to Vincent. Going inside. Out to James. What if it goes? No good on the buzzer beater. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Oak. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith, Austin Reeves out there with Gabe Vincent. Then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's Goodwin in at the 3 slot. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
For the Thunder, Hartenstein comes in for Williams, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Caruso. Luka Doncic is checked in for Los Angeles. And the basket by Hachimura.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Chet driving, and out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And let's check out the 2K leaderboard and see which players have been leading in blocks since the All-Star break. Third is Chet Holmgren.
Tough to take the ball inside against him. His focus right now is at another level.
Doncic outside. Three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Holmgren with a screen on Reeves. Gilgeous-Alexander against Reeves. Ooh, Shea showing no fear inside.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls. Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses. I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Williams from long range. Here's Hartenstein. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Hartenstein's got his first basket.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Ooh, Gilgeous-Alexander turning on the Jets.
Recognizes the fast break opportunity and takes full advantage. Gilgeous-Alexander has a solid feel for the game.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams, but at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Holmgren with the long-range three.
Yeah, we saw the three-pointer from Holmgren in college, trying to carry that success here now over into the league.
You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Well, it sure is, B. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
Lou Dort, he's checked in for Wallace. Williams against James. Fires the three. Offensive board. Holmgren. It's tipped. James outside. Pass to James. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City.
You're making the slam look second nature. Once Dort sees the launching pad, he's ready to take off.
Lakers trail by 11. Up top, Holmgren. Shoots from 12. James with the rebound.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
And there's James on the assist by James.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up three straight from beyond the arc right now.
Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire. Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And here's Connect outside. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in the game. Williams passes to Hartenstein. Got a hand on it. It's James on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Pass to Holmgren. Dort with it. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on James. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren, and that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren's got 5 points now in the quarter, and something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Yes, it's good.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
The shot by James, no good.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Good on the shot. Holmgren's got 11 points.
Much more efficient this quarter, feeling more and more confident.
For three, James. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That'll be a second foul of the game. So for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren, and Isaiah Joe subbed in for Williams. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Vincent comes in for James. Williams with the screen. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Dort, the pass to Joe. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Get ready for the fans.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Before we go any further, a look ahead to the games yet to be played tonight. For the Celtics, they'll be up against the Magic in Orlando. That one gets going at 7 p.m. Eastern.
There's plenty on the line in this game. This establishes the pecking order.
Yeah, but it may just come down to which team gets hot. And I don't know which team that's going to be, but whatever team gets hot, watch out.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Thunder.
One of the best ways to control the game, take care of the boards. Don't give up second chance points.
And at the offensive end, when you can turn misses into makes, that's found money.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. James can't get it to go.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Thrown back.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense. They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Pass to James. Now Hachimura. He's covered by Holmgren. Outside Reeves. It's James on the wing. Here's LeBron. And slam dunk by James.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket. And the finish is going to be something in a poster.
And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020.
Yeah, it really has, B.A., and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find. Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for him.
Adding adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Hartenstein. And stolen by Hayes. And it's the Lakers on the break. And he lobs it up to the rim. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Easy to admire the defensive intensity Gilgeous-Alexander provides. Outstanding job coming up with the steal there.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. To the right side. From the arc. Tipped away. Lakers trail by 10. And there's James from the arc. LeBron fires and hits a three.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for OKC. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018.
Wow! LeBron making some noise.
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players, Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Caruso, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Wallace in for Dort. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Finney-Smith's checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Goodwin's checked in for Reeves. And Vincent is subbed in for Luka Doncic. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
The defender gets caught in a bad position there. LeBron so powerful enough to convert through contact.
And the Thunder making a change here. Joe's checked in. Clark, what's incredible about LeBron? He makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
B.A., I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing, how he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman, and he's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Knocked away. James outside. He takes it in. LeBron toughs it out and gets by him.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Williams' shot is good.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
Vincent outside. The three is up. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 4th assist in this one. And Wallace, here we go. Soft touch off the glass. Wallace has got 5 points.
Boy, making a slick move off the bounce that time to get the easy 2.
Takes a 3. Williams grabs the board. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Wallace right side. And stolen by Vanderbilt. Now the Lakers moving it up. Shot is good by Goodwin. He's got 5.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think you got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
James is checked in for LeBron.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Pass to Joe from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Vincent left side. Gets it off. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding? What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. He's been lighting it up tonight. 24 points. We'll be right back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And the Lakers, looking at who they've got, Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Connect in at the 3. Hachimura outside. Left side, Vanderbilt. Doncic outside. 4-3. Oh, Doncic! What do you expect?
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Knocks it loose. Yet another steal from him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
Thunder with a lead. Here's Wiggins from 7 feet away. And there's Caruso. That one's good on the assist by Wiggins.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. Here's Wallace. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Reeves. Doncic up top. Outside Reeves. Out left to the wing. Here's Connect. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Good look from Hachimura there, beating the open man.
And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul of the game.
Turnovers are going to be a stat he wants to skip in the box score tonight. That's his 4th of the game.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Wiggins. And the Lakers also making a change. James is checked in. Doncic outside. Pass to James. Outside Reeves. 6 on the shot clock to take the lead. Hachimura in the post. He's covered by Holmgren. Here's James. Tipped. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Launches it. The Thunder pull it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 now. And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's his first foul. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Caruso. And the Lakers also making a switch. Hayes is checked in for Vanderbilt. And finished off by Hayes. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Holmgren, the pass to Dort. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. No good.
They managed to get the rebound, but that's an area where they've been struggling tonight.
Yep, and the results on the scoreboard are attributed to how they've been out-rebounded thus far.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
Hachimura finds Doncic. The 3-ball. And LeBron James gets the 3. James has got 40 points.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA showing off the athleticism there.
Oh, Obviously, Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
To the middle. Out to Hachimura. Gilgeous-Alexander against James. Pass to Doncic. Let's go with a 3. Dort grabs the miss. Thunder trail by 3. And stolen by Hayes. Inside. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Setting the table for his teammates, James enjoys sharing and passing the ball and getting others involved, I think, more than any other aspect of his game.
Here's SGA. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Doncic. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
The shooting's been great, but also, how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
And we talk about the things that made Chet Holmgren an elite prospect. Mental toughness is near the top of the list. And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
From deep, Reeves. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. High flying Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
Doncic outside. Hayes with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic out to Hachimura. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Money!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's James. Pass to Hayes. Back to James. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Looking to win the run. Oh, 2 vicious points from the King.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll return. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here we go. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the 3 spot.
And you know, maybe the most powerful small forward we've ever seen. James easily brushes off contact and completes the play.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Holmgren. Ooh, the confidence from Holmgren inside.
Can't ask for a better look when they needed it most, using his height advantage inside.
And finished off by Hayes.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Holmgren, the pass to Dort. Now Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
There's the strength of the king.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Outside for Dort. Launches a three. Drains the triple. And the Thunder lead by 3.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
They get the rebound. Doncic outside. Pass to James. Second chance effort. Tries yet again. And Hayes lays it in.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Picked up by Reeves. Here's Holmgren. Holmgren saving the possession.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
James finds Reeves. Screen by James. Here's Finney-Smith.
Props to Finney-Smith. I mean, going up strong, earned himself a trip to the line.
First free throw is good, and that brings him within 2 here. Good on both. Just about 2 minutes into the overtime period. What a game. Dort for 3. Oh, nails the triple.
Tenacious stuff from Dort. I mean, he knows the situation and is dead set on getting them a bucket.
Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Reeves with the ball. The shot by James, no good.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
The Lakers making a switch here. Hachimura's checked in. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Doncic. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
Adds another point to their lead. Now, technicals can be a real difference maker late in the game.
Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Doncic. Connects from downtown. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 41.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Here's Oklahoma City now, and that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
And they barely get to retain possession. Many times, that's a turnover.
And that's an intentional foul.
Jackson Hayes. Third personal foul. 13 foul.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. So he can't get either to fall. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. There's 18 seconds left in the first overtime period. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt. James never lets up. He is absolutely fearless.
And got it! Another basket!
Yeah, another huge night for him. One of the many over his incredible career.
And he's nearing the 5th most 50-point games in NBA history.
And the top 5 is Baylor, Harden, Kobe, MJ, and that guy at the top, Chamberlain. And that is NBA royalty.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a 3-point play. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes. Ooh, knocks down the clutch free throw.
In a tight game, this is who they want taking these shots.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
Down one, just enough time, I think, for a couple of passes and shot. We'll see what they do here. And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Here's Holmgren. Missed it! And so it's the Lakers who scrape by with the win. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, thanks, Allie, great interview once again. And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you.